to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, Wes Troop, and today I'm going to be taking a look at a movie I got out of the Redbox last week. This is the 2011 drama, The Tree of Life. The Tree of Life, not to be messed up or confused with the huge tree in Disney's Animal Kingdom Park. Can't wait to go back. This film takes place in the 1950s and is centered around three boys growing up. Brad Pitt stars as Mr. O'Brien, who is a hot-headed father, more or less. Sean Penn plays Jack, who years later remembers the times he had with his father back in the day, back in the 50s. Jessica Chastain, not too bad. I almost thought it was Bryce Dallas Howard, but evidently it's Jessica Chastain. She plays Mrs. O'Brien, Mr. O'Brien's wife. Quite a stretch there. Hunter McCracken, let the joke start, plays young Jack, the younger version of Sean Penn's character. Laramie Epler plays RL, and Ty Sheridan plays Steve, the other kids. So, what did I think of Tree of Life? Is it an awesome drama that deserves every Oscar that's possible? Or does it a tree that deserves the axe? Swing! Well, I thought Tree of Life is an okay but odd drama. Definitely not what I was expecting. We'll just shoot that right out there. The parts of the film that have actors that are communicating in it, I liked. I thought it was a good father-son conflict, good story going on there. However, the rest of the film, where they splice in volcanoes and dinosaurs, even though I love dinosaurs, don't get me wrong. You know what? I even have a freaking T-Rex right here. This is better than the Tree of Life movie right here. Just this. Anyway, for some of the parts at least. And sea creatures and whatever. I just found that to be a bit strange for a drama. I'll explain it a little bit. It's like, okay, here's Brad Pitt talking to the boys. Now here is 20 minutes of a random National Geographic IMAX film. There's a volcano, there's the sun rising, there's the moon, here's a dinosaur, as I said before, And then, now we're back to Sean Penn walking on the sand. Now we're back to Brad Pitt and the boys. It's like, I was just sitting there at the screen saying, WTF? Are you serious? This is the movie that all these critics are claiming that is going to be a great Oscar winner? I'm just like, wow. Well, they said the same thing about Black Swan, and I didn't really care for Black Swan either. Anyway, alright, well, yeah, it is what it is. There's going to be a lot of controversy, I'm sure, about this movie. Lots of talk, whether you like it or not, but we'll get on to more of the review. To really enjoy this film, I found you have to have patience. And that's what I've heard as well, because we'll talk about the length of the film later, but, and you have to really be into dramas, I think. Anyone who's into movies like I am, you'll probably feel like turning this movie off like 20 minutes in, really. It's out there. I thought it was just going to be a drama about Brad Pitt and three kids, but, I got a little more than I bargained for. The cast is good, to say the least. Brad Pitt's performance is definitely the best part of this film, hands down. No doubt about it. I wouldn't be surprised if he would get an Oscar nod for his role as the father. Sean Penn just seems like he's kind of here for the paycheck. But he has an odd role, so it doesn't really, I don't know, maybe it's not his fault. But I really think it could have been any guy walking on a beach saying, I remember the days when my father told me I would grow up to be a man. Really? Anyway, it is what it is. The film is a little too long for my liking. It's much like watching a tree grow or paint dry or anything like that. Yeah, I know, I'm probably going to get a lot of hate comments on this one. But anyway, Going into Oscar season, this is the kind of movie most critics will wank off to and tell you it's the best film of the year. For me, I'm sticking wanking off to Michelle Maylene, people. Anyway, therefore, the A-list gives the film The Tree of Life the rating of meh. You know, I like one part, not thrilled with another. I don't know. It is what it is. If you want to check out Tree of Life, to see it for yourself, you can do so by checking it out through Netflix, like I did through Redbox, or at a DVD store near you. So peeps, until the next review, don't miss one single A-list second. You can subscribe to me right here on YouTube. Check out some of my other videos. You can like me on Facebook. Check out the Babe of the Year tournament. You can follow me on the Twitter. And of course, you can check out this review and every review at RottenTomatoes.com. So peeps, until the next time, troop.